Hello everyone, I am Surrendalot the Awesome, and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some more Insane Parents. But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if I can't convince you, perhaps this picture of my cat will convince you. And, random fact about my cat society is that they hand super weapons, like the Death Star, out to the people, like candy. And also before I get started, don't forget to check out my other channel, Surrendalot Reviews, where I do video game, movie, and show reviews, and I'll leave a link in the description down below. And without further ado, let's get to this! So this first post here says, my 34 male mom seems to think blood gives her the right to be in her grandson's life when this is how she acts. And this person here says, thinking and crying for hours, blank demands text so he can pinpoint all the bad in his world with his mother. Okay, did you ever think of an emotional side, or do you simply find all the errors and mistakes in life? Do you play a devil's advocate? Some thoughts you'll likely never consider. A mother apologizes for her own son calling her a C. A mother who gave all of her life to keep her family close, loving, and more. A mother who fought to keep her own son at home with his family, whether he hated that family or not. Well, person, maybe it's not that the son really hates the family. It's kind of more or less sometimes you gotta let them find their own path. Anyways, this person goes on to say, and not living with a nutcase of a girlfriend in high school. Note, I apologized many times for going to the extent I did, but I love you. A mother who took her children when their father refused them. You never knew until today it was your dad who did not want the responsibility of having you with him. Were it blank, different story. He favored him, not me. Unbeknownst to you or your brothers, at the age of 11 and 12, I knew you belonged with him to learn how to be a man in spite of what I thought of him. This includes the time you came to me because I needed you to watch your brothers so I could work. Ask him. Why do I get the feeling there's a bit more to the story? Anyways, this person here goes on to say, I'll say here before I finish the rest. Yes, cause I'm definitely close to the end and not I have 5 more pages to go. Anyways, this person goes on to say, you don't have the guts to see me and talk to me because you know that there are reasons at times beyond my control that things happened. You don't want to hear them, blank, because you might find some love in your heart somewhere for me. I rip on family, not. I built what little family you have, and your behavior and hatred says it wasn't enough for you. Hence, you hate me for it. No wonder I hurt and cry. I did all I knew at the time, as best as I could, to do the best for all of us. Today, I still fight for an all-belonging love of family, and how dare you tell me I'm disrespectful of that? Thanksgiving, where do I start? First, I'm lucky to have even made what tucked up shot I brought that night. I put over $300 into remaking that crap to have the perfect Thanksgiving for my family. The first and only times my 3 boys would see one another. That night meant more for me than my own life. Blank, being over 3 hours late with the gate to keep the dog in a place she wouldn't tear up the walls and crap everywhere did not help the situation. Well, maybe they were trying to keep the dog, not tearing things up. Anyways, this person goes on to say, that was on account of blank's girlfriend issues making him that late. Why did I leave? If your son yelled at you over a dog spilling a drink and made you feel like crap for it, aka no respect for elders, and me skipping over a bunch of stuff that isn't really that important. Anyways, this person goes on to say, amazingly, I am sure to you, I'll tell you I am the devil himself. I am all the wrong in your world. Why? Because what matters in life, as you will learn one way or another, is family and love. Well, what if I don't want to? Anyways, this person goes on to say, you have a child now. Everything you do, think, or behave like, he will model after you, his dad. Sorry, I couldn't be that for you. I did my best. You choose what's in his life, and I have no say. But know this, young man, you are choosing to cut off an immense amount of love his grandma has to give him. Well, I'm pretty sure it might have something probably to do with your behavior, or maybe some past you probably are that you are probably conveniently forgetting to acknowledge. Anyways, this person goes on to say, who gives a rip? I am sure is what you think. Life happens. Perhaps you divorce, or her parents die. Who knows what life brings, but in choosing to cut him out of love that should be his, you have stolen from him what matters more than you will ever know until you yourself are a grandparent. You choose to steal joy from him, and you stole it from his grandma too. Well, person, I think it might be good for you to maybe do some self-reflection and find out why that is the case. Because people don't do that just because. People often have a very, very good reason why they're doing it. Anyways, this person goes on to say, whatever, Mom, you suck. Make those decisions, blank. For you alone will bear the pain and heartache, just as I do now. I paid the price, divorcing your dad even more. You boys paid. His fault and mine. Had we been wise parents, we would have worked together to be sure you kids had all you ever wanted, and from both of us. Well, you didn't. Blame me. What the F ever. End story is, you boys paid the price. Yeah, I get the feeling that this might be a bit of a reason why OP decided to cut you off there, my friend. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, either you show you have love for that child and all your family, or you don't. You can and will choose to throw me in a ditch, but know this, when my final days are here, you've hurt me so proudly, deep, and refused any sort of resolution for so long that I have made it very clear. I will not allow you to come near my bed in any hospital, assisted living, or funeral. Well, that might be what they are hoping. Anyways, this person goes on to say, if you choose to live in your hateful, angry, and vengeful ways, you stay out of my life. I will tell you honestly right now that you have hurt me with your actions so profoundly that I would rather die than continue living with your behavior, hatred, and refusal to improve, fix, or better anything. I know I raised you better. You forced me to text, and you add all the analytical points you need to your ridiculous bag of evil tricks and actions. Person, I really don't think OP forced you to do anything. Anyways, this person goes on to say, when you do have the guts to act responsibly, genuinely, and maturely, I have no doubt my heart will stir again in the knowledge that I finally have the boy I raised to be a real man. Until that call or effort, I literally cannot take the evils you spew. That is not a poor me blank. You will take the life out of me to an end, no more. Okay, for this one, I'm gonna probably give this like a question mark out of 50. This one's more sporadic than the lifespan of the governments in my cat society, and they tend to last about 20 minutes on average, but usually the time span is less than that. And I think with that, that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.